Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. I think we are live on the YouTube side, but now the Twitch side is broken, so that's joyous. Can't ever have nice things, can we? How's it going, Sydney, Nafan, Deacon, Aaron? Hope you're all doing well. Let me see if I can't get MMX, welcome in as well. We are trying to get the Twitch side working. Oh, wonderful. It's just all kinds of not happy right now. Let's see if I can figure this out. Stream output. Maybe this will work. No, that's not it. Okay. There always has to be technical difficulties, am I right? Boom, boom, boom. Let's try this. All right, Authenticator, how's it going, MMX? Welcome in, welcome in. I need my Authenticator app. We're gonna try things a little bit different on Twitch, but this should work. Okay, apply. Oh my, that's an interesting view. Okay, we'll deal with that another time. And let's see if this works. Okay, we should be live on Twitch now as well. Yes, okay, Twitch is working now. Cool. And YouTube is still working. Perfect. Okay. Well, welcome in, everyone. Now that we have everything working, let me just get my windows in order here. There we go. Let's jump straight into Minecraft here. Jinx, Nafan, welcome in. Deacon, welcome in. And once again, hello to everyone on the YouTube side as well. Technical difficulties are gone, hopefully for now. We are live on both YouTube and Twitch. We're on the vertical side of YouTube again. So I think I've managed to fix a bunch of things on that side. Let me know if they're a little wonky or not. Why are you in iron? That is a great question, Sydney. Let me address that in a sec here. And Emma, welcome in as well. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. So why are we in iron? It is because episode 14, I've decided to do something a little interesting with. We are starting a new area in this world. And rather than just bringing all my stuff with me, I decided, you know what? Let's leave all my stuff at our village. Go off to a new place, start a new area, and we have 3 objectives that we have to accomplish before we can reconnect to civilization. So one of those things is getting diamond gear again. We're partway there. The second thing is build a starter house, and the third thing is I have to build an auto farm in this area, because this area is where we're going to start making auto farms. So I'm thinking we're going to make a sugarcane farm over here. And once we have all 3 of those things done, we can connect this area up to the Nether Hub and access all of our stuff again. So think of episode 14 as kind of like a soft reset. We still have all of our stuff somewhere else in the world, and we're going to go get it. Probably not next episode, but the episode after that. So episode 16 will be hooked back up to everything, I think. And yeah, we're going to have a second area in this world that we can work with and start doing auto farms in. And I've already started on the starter house out here, but I'm going to leave this for the video. I'm not going to work on it on stream today. Yeah, auto farm time. Yep, we're going to start getting into automation and whatnot. But yeah, that's why I'm in iron, and that's why the thing we're going to do today is we're going to go caving a little bit. We're going to get some stuff together. Reg, welcome in. How you doing? We're going to get some more diamonds, some more iron. Honestly, right now I have more diamonds than I do iron. I could make my diamond gear right now, but I'm saving it for a video. We are iron poor right now, and we definitely need more redstone to make this this plan of ours work. So we're going to gear up a little bit more, and we're going to go caving. Two-time, welcome in. How you doing today? Let's get rid of some of our garbage. Ethan, welcome in. Just finished watching your video. Which one, out of curiosity? I've got a few up on the channel. Let's make a new diamond sword. How goes the Minecraft? It is going good. We're doing a little bit of a soft reset in this world. That's why we're, using garbage tools and stuff like that. I don't know, a lot. Fair enough. Are you looking at the Forever World stuff, or the Skyblock Kingdom stuff is more what I was curious about? Because there's a lot of each of them. I guess Skyblock Kingdom's not so much, but yeah. We've got a bunch of materials together here for building. What else do we need? We probably want to bring a little bit more food with us. Make a bit more bread. He has exiled himself. I have. Yes, I have. Okay, yeah. Also, I'm gonna lurk because I'm working on my own Forever World. Is that good? Yeah, absolutely. You do your thing. Okay. RQ, when is the next episode? Or when will it drop? It will drop on Wednesday, as long as nothing goes wrong. So I am altering my upload schedule a little bit here. Partially because I did just fall behind a bit with my latest Skyblock Kingdoms episode. But also, I've been doing a little bit of research, and it looks like, at least for the next little while, it's going to be more beneficial for me to upload during the week rather than the weekend. Just because everyone's attention right now is with the... Everyone's attention is with the Past Life series right now, and that drops on Friday and Saturday, so most people's weekends are pretty busy, and, it kind of hurts the smaller channels like me and whatnot when I upload on a weekend. So I'm going to start uploading during the week, just while Past Life is going on, and yeah, we will see how that's going. Yeah, Past Life has been taking up a lot of people's times. And it's been really impacting Skyblock Kingdoms. It's been... Oh, you know what? I didn't bring any torches. That's kind of a goof on my part. Why are you named after a beer? I'm not named after any beers that I know of. At least not a Canadian beer. It's English? Oh, well, that's probably why I don't know about it. And we'll bring a stack of charcoal with us. But yeah, I was not aware of that. What is the beer called, out of curiosity? Also, guys, exciting stuff. We are less than 100 subscribers away from 10K on YouTube. So, I don't ask this very often, but if you are watching and you have not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Can't spell it? Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. I may have to look that up after stream. I'm kind of curious now. Oh, chicken. Dark Sorcerer, welcome in. How you doing? There's a cave over here that I wanted to go check out. And thank you for the follow, Dark Sorcerer. It's kind of nice playing the early game stuff again in an old world. It's kind of an interesting experience, because usually, you know, once you start working on a world, you never go back to the early game again, right? But, Yeah, it's an interesting concept to just go to a new area but still have all of your old stuff somewhere else. It's kind of the charm of the forever world thing. No problem. Love your starter house. Thank you. Yeah, the starter house has gotten a lot of love, that's for sure. And it's funny because that starter house that I made in this world, it was just kind of something that I had a concept for in my head, and I just started placing the blocks for. Like, I've got a lot of other builds that I've spent, like, days or weeks planning out. But, yeah, the one that seems to resonate with everyone is just the little starter house. And honestly, it's a trend that I've seen more and more on YouTube. People are appreciating the smaller, more bite-sized content and builds and whatnot, rather than the giant mega bases. Should be a tutorial? Honestly, if I tried to make a tutorial, I don't know if it would come out because I don't even know how I built it. Like I said, I improvised that entire thing. I had a concept in my head. I wanted a house inside a mountain, and I just kind of started placing the blocks, and that's what came out. In fact, in the video, you can see that I mess up a few times, and I tear it down, and I rebuild it. The chat kind of broke. Oh, did it? What do you mean? How can you always get so many resources? It comes down to one thing, really, and that is time. There's really no better answer for it than that. It's just I spend a lot of time doing this. I mean, obviously I have a full-time job, so my 9 to 5 is pretty busy, but outside of those hours, this is kind of my I guess part-time job, you could call it. Yeah, here's the cave that I wanted to go into. I've already got a few torches down here, but I figured, you know what? This may be good. What's your job, if I may ask? I am a computer programmer. I'm currently an application developer, but my contract is up in a month, and I'm currently looking for a new job. It's not going too well, if I'm being perfectly honest, so this may be my job in a month. Who knows? What are you working on right now? We are doing some caving because we need some iron and whatnot. Army's always a good backup. Maybe not so much for me. Severe asthma and all. And also, the military isn't as big of a thing here in Canada. Like, there are definitely people who make a career out of the military, but it's not like the US where, you know, they're always hiring. Maple syrup factory. Yeah, exactly. That's more Canadian. Albino, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? I am British. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting to see the split on this channel. I get a good amount of people from all over the globe, but I will say the majority are from the US, so I usually just kind of, unless someone says otherwise, assume the United States. Just so you know, I'm not American. Fair enough, fair enough. Neither am I. Oh, I didn't bring my shield. That was a bad idea. Okay, it's not an enchanted bow, just enchanted armor. I can take the hits. We should make a shield before we go too much further. With iron armor, we can't take that many hits, so... Okay, let's get ourselves a crafting table. I already had one. We'll just leave this one here. I'm trying to figure out how to say your name. Proxtox? Is that how I say your name? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. You know, maybe we can just use a crafting table for this. Why do you never wear helmets, just out of curiosity? Honestly, it's just because I like my crown. I know I could get a data pack so that the, the helmet's less visible and whatnot, but I just usually go without a helmet instead. But yeah, if I put a helmet on, I look more like Steve. The crown really does make my skin. Hey, Elfie, it's Aaron from YouTube. Oh, hey. Welcome in, welcome in. That is good to know. Shield. Here we go. Also, we do not need this, but we will take our furnace, because we may need that again. How are you today? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. We are just doing some mining and crafting. Actually, more so mining than crafting right now, but yeah, we're looking for materials. That way we can stock our new house. Actually, I'll be coming back here. I need lots of gravel as well. Not lots. I need some gravel as well. I need to make some concrete for the build I'm working on right now. I was at a restaurant today with my and my waiter. Sorry, I was at a restaurant today and my waiter had Tourette's. Okay. I'm just going to read the rest of this message in my head just to make sure it's something I should be reading out loud. Oh, yeah. No, there's a lot of really sucky people out there who do that. I had somebody who worked at my store when I was in retail, and yeah, he had Down syndrome. And honestly, he was the nicest, happiest dude you'll ever meet. And he was really good at his job, too. And yeah, we had a customer come in and get really mad that we had him on our staff. This is the only customer I've ever sworn at in my entire life. I told them to get the you-know-what out of my store. Because I was the manager. I was like, no, we're not doing that here. Why did you stop that job then and not continue? I stopped working there during COVID. I worked there for a lot of years after. Because, yeah, I think that incident happened in, like, 2017, and I stopped working there in 2020. But, yeah, it was also just the natural progression of my career. I was working in retail to put myself through school. But, you know, I eventually had to... I eventually had to reduce my hours so that I could, focus more on my studies. And then when I graduated, obviously I wasn't going to go back to retail unless I had to, because, I mean, I had my degree now. But I'm also having a really hard time finding a job right now, so there's a possibility I might wind up back in retail for a little bit. I've got contacts, so I could get a job there decently easy, I think. But if I can, I'd rather do something in my field. But at this point, I'm a month away from being unemployed, so beggars can't really be choosers, I guess. I'll take what I have to pay the bills, and then I'll look for a better job after. Yesterday, my CO blew up entire base. I'm sorry, what? Uh-oh. This guy doesn't look friendly. Haha, you missed. Ooh, iron. Commanding officer. When you say blew up entire base, what do you mean? I studied to become a vet. It's fun seeing all sorts of animals come in. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, hello. Envious, thank you for the sub on YouTube. We are less than 100 subs away from 10K on YouTube, guys. I'm curious to see how close we can get with this stream. On Minecraft. Okay, that makes much more sense now. I was like, I'm sorry, what are you saying here? Because I was like, I'm pretty sure what you're describing here is treason, but I mean, I could be wrong, I guess. I'm glad I was. Ow. Okay, we are moving into the deep slate levels, so hopefully we'll start seeing some diamonds around. Lazar, welcome in. How you doing? Not a big fan of snakes. That's fair. I don't mind snakes, but like I'm not going to go out of my way to hang out with them or anything like that. My mom, on the other hand, she is terrified of snakes. She cannot be in the same room as one. Good afternoon, Jellyfish. How's it going? We're doing some caving in the new area of our world here. We've done a little bit of a soft reset here, so all of this stuff in our forever world is still here. But we are... we're starting a new area, and I decided to leave all my stuff behind until I hit a few specific goals. Doing nice. What about you? Why is the stream in TikTok resolution? So it's in vertical mode. That way it shows up on the shorts feed on YouTube. So when it's in this format, it will show up on both regular feeds, so your recommended page, your algorithm, all that kind of stuff. It'll also show up on the YouTube Shorts feed. My little brother is 3 years younger than me, and he is also studying to become a vet, and he wants to work with me. That's nice. Who else is watching this at 11 p.m.? You are not the only one. On the YouTube side, we've got Ethan, who is also in the UK. Uh-oh. I'm glad I heard the footsteps. I ran into a snake a year or two ago. Just ate a few rats, judging by its stomach size. Oh, nice. One of my friends. Oh, hello. Oh, there's a child too. Okay, can we use you to take out the child? Yes, we can. I'm hoping we don't die because I have not been paying attention to the direction that we've been going. Yes, and the fan is also from the UK. We've got a lot of people from the UK and just Europe in general in our community. That's why I stream when I do, actually, because 5 p.m. my time, it's good for pretty much everywhere in North America. And then on top of that, it's kind of your guys' evening wind down time. So, you know, you guys are starting to get ready for bed or wind down for the night, or you guys are just kind of, you know, chilling out or whatever in Europe. So it's a decent time for those of you who haven't already gone to bed. But yeah, that's why I stream at this time and not later and not earlier or anything like that. I mean, well, I can't really stream earlier. I'm at work earlier. But that's why I don't stream later, because then, you know, it kind of isn't great for the European audience. Why are you killing kids? Hey, it's kill or be killed. Boo. Utah, what's up, dude? How you doing? Not used to seeing you on the YouTube side. Was scrolling through YouTube and you appeared. Great. Thanks, moderator. Didn't even see my live notification. Chilling in Europe, that's impossible. At some point here, I want to go back to Europe. Mud. Just finished terraforming the land for my river. Got any cool blocks I could use for the river to give it extra texture. Yeah, mud is always a good option. Coarse dirt, rude dirt. Both mud and packed mud are also good. Packed mud is really nice, actually. I never claimed to be good at my job. You know what? That's fair, Utah. There's a reason so many items have been taken away from you and given to other moderators. How do you even set up a YouTube account? You just make a Google account, and then by default you have a YouTube account. I don't know if that's the answer you were looking for, but that's the answer I have without more context. But yeah, YouTube is owned by Google. Hydrate. Thank you. I'm just gonna knock out this zombie first so that he doesn't hit me while I'm drinking. Hydrate and raise a glass to the birthday boy in chat. Who's the birthday boy here? We got a birthday boy? Wait a minute. Is Nafan the birthday boy? And Posture Jack, thank you. Well, I raise a glass to whoever the birthday boy is. Not me, Deacon. Deacon, it's your birthday? A lot of gold here. Yeah, for sure. Happy birthday, Deacon. That's awesome, dude. Well, happy birthday. I hope you've been having a great day. I hear baddies. Yep, even more gold. you're right. There has been a lot of gold in this cave. That's not a bad thing if we're setting up redstone soon. Honk. At least the sound alerts seem to be working this time. I know they weren't last stream. Ow. Okay, we definitely want the redstone. I don't know how you always survive for so long. I mean, it's, it comes with experience. Hasn't always been like that. Also, before I started this Forever World, I was a hardcore player, so I know how to play it safe as well. But the whole reason that I started this world is that I wanted to make sure that if I did die, I didn't lose all my stuff, so I can take risks that I didn't take in my hardcore world, and I can play a little bit more carefree as well. Like, I've got a plan for my next episode on this world, like after episode 14, that I think will be really fun, but it'll definitely result in a whole bunch of my deaths. So it's something that I could never consider doing in my hardcore world. It's plot armor. Muddy mangrove works. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, muddy mangrove roots would work really well. I am always partial to mangrove stuff. Your hardcore world is still crazy. Yeah, the hardcore world has been really good. I haven't been on it in a long time. I know a lot of you guys have probably never seen my hardcore world before, so maybe we'll do a stream on there at some point, just kind of showcasing builds and whatnot. Oh, okay. Well, they're stuck. You're the mangrove guy. That's why I asked. You know what? That's fair. Ow. Stupid dripstone. Tried hardcore once, died at spawn. You know what? The hardest part about hardcore is your first few nights. Getting past your first caving expedition. So that, it makes sense. But yeah, if you ask any hardcore player, the hardest thing about any hardcore world is getting started. Once you get started, you're good. The one in the end? No, so that was my first hardcore world. I died in that world, sadly. But my second hardcore world is still going, and that's the one where I have the obelisk and whatnot. Go big or go home? Yep, that's the way to do it. Maybe towards... Oh. Maybe towards the end of stream, I can give you guys a showcase of my my hardcore world, for those of you who haven't seen it. It's been a long time since I booted that world up, so maybe we can just look at some of the builds in there. Yeah? That's something you guys would be interested in? Okay. Well, I stream until 7:30. It's currently 6:10, so maybe around like 7:15 we'll switch over to the hardcore world, and we'll check that out. Hey, Gatling. How you doing today? You know, this is something I've seen on YouTube a lot, and I've got to ask. Maybe one of you guys will have the answer for me. Why is it when people say hi, half the time they say said hi? rather than just hi. I've always been curious about that. I see that on so many other streams. I see it on my streams, but I've never really understood it. So maybe someone can explain it to me. Beat the Ender Dragon on my main world a couple days ago, as well as the Wither. Nice. Confuses me too. Yeah, me too. I've always wanted to ask, but I always forget. But yeah, I see that and I'm like, Mer? Weirdest weird guy. That's an awesome name. Welcome in. How you doing today? Michael, welcome in. How's everyone doing? YouTube shows a button that says say hi in the chat or something. Oh, so that's YouTube being dumb. I've always wondered about that. You know what? That sounds like YouTube needs to fix their coding. It's a button that says name says hi. Oh, okay. Doing good. How about you? I am doing good. We're doing some caving in our forever world, just looking for some stuff. Oh, hello. Well, that's not the stuff I wanted to find. Do you play on console or PC? I play on the PC. Oh, that's the stuff I wanted to find. I play Java Edition, but I do run a public Minecraft server, which is both Bedrock and Java. So if anyone is interested in joining that, !SMP, everyone is welcome to join. It is a free server. All you gotta do is join the Discord server and go through the whitelisting process, and you are good to go. Get smacked. Uh-oh. Ooh, redstone. I will take it. This is the stuff I'm after here, so. That is just a useless hole. We may have reached the end of this cave here. Julio, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Uh-oh. There's another skeleton down there. Jeez. Can't get away from these guys. I want to play Minecraft, but I don't have a PC or the game. That's fair. Do you have any consoles? Like, do you have a PlayStation or an Xbox or a Switch or anything like that? Because Minecraft is available on all of those, and it's also available on mobile too. You can get it on your phone. Yes, that is one of my chat rules. Thank you, Nafan. So for anyone who's new here, one of my main chat rules, other than, you know, the general don't be a jerk and all that kind of stuff, is no talking about age in chat, just to protect our younger audiences and whatnot. My rule has always been the only person who's allowed to say their exact age in chat is me. All good, dude. All good. We're not going to ban you or anything for it. It's just one of those things where we delete the message and, you know, it's all good. But yeah, it's more so to, like I said, protect our younger audiences. There's some weird people online, so it's just a general good rule of practice not to share your age online. And we don't know who the youngins are and whatnot, so we just make it a blanket rule. Exactly, only the person talking on stream at the moment is allowed to say their age. And since I know the next question on everyone's mind, I am 27 years old. Not the person, the old person. Oh, I see how it is. Okay. Old man. Oh my, why do I have so many bows in my inventory? Let's just do this. There we go. Now I can pick some more stuff up. And yeah, the other rule that I have in the chat, just so that everyone knows it, is this is a family-friendly stream. That's a lot of creepers. So, you know, no inappropriate topics, no swearing, all that kind of stuff. The reason I'm saying this is because I realize now I don't have a exclamation mark rules command on the YouTube side. I should probably fix that after stream, now that I think about it. Ooh, shiny. Also shiny. I don't see a good way down. I don't have a water bucket. Why don't I have a water bucket? Okay, let's do this then. I know where to come back to. But rules are meant to be broken. I don't think that's the takeaway here, Ed. I don't know how many arrows I have, so... Let's use what I have. Oh, that is how many I have. Okay. Jump. And hope there's no skellies. Okay, we're good. It is going to be real fun getting out of here. Hey, Kidcords, how's it going? How's everyone today? I'm doing good, thank you for asking. We're doing some caving for the new area in our world. We have decided to do a soft reset on our forever world. So all of the stuff is, you know, it's still in the world. We've just gone to a new area and we've started a new project. And I've given myself some challenges that I have to complete before I reconnect up with the rest of civilization. So we're doing that right now. Very fun. Yeah, I gotta spice things up every now and then, right? I think this is the first glow ink I picked up on this world. Henry, how's it going? Where's my lemon coins? I don't know. Pick up a coin, give it a lick, see what it tastes like. Also, thank you for the follow. What are the challenges? So challenge number 1 is build a starter house. Challenge number 2 is get all of my diamond armor back. Enchanted, ideally. Challenge number 3 is I have to build an auto farm in this area of the world. Doesn't matter what auto farm. I just have to build an auto farm because that's what I'm building this area for, is I want to get some automation started in this world. And then I have to connect up with the Nether Hub and I can go home. He had no one to banish as king, so he banished himself. Exactly, you get it. Is that a starter house or starter house? No, it's an actual starter house. It's not that big. I will show it to you once we go back home from this cave. It's only partially complete. But I'll be doing the rest tonight so I can do all the editing tomorrow. What's your next build going to be? So, if you're talking about my next video is the starter house that I'm working on in this area. Outside of that, the next build is going to be a building of some sort. Oh my creepers. is going to be a build of some sort to house an auto farm. I'm thinking it's going to be an auto sugarcane farm because we need better rocket production in this world. So I think sugarcane would be a good thing to do. Blue Rose Dancer, how's it going? Welcome in. May I know why my father Enderman is calling? I don't know, he misses you. Jeepers Creepers. Yep, can say that again. Insert scary boom sound effect here. How are you, Elfie? I am doing good, thank you for asking. We're just doing some cave-in right now to equip ourselves in this new area of the world. And ideally finding some more diamonds. I do need to go into the higher up caves though, because realistically what I really need right now, we have enough diamonds, is we need coal and we need iron. Can we do this? Yeah. Boink. Just gonna check something real quick here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, do that and do that. There we go. We good. Okay. Quack. Oh, walk straight past that. Any more? Nope, doesn't look like it. I'm gonna transfer my world to Bedrock to see how it looks with vibrant visuals. Fair enough. Correct me if I'm wrong, but vibrant visuals are basically just shaders, aren't they? That's what it looks like to me anyways. I don't know if that's accurate or not because I mean, I don't play Bedrock. But from everything that I've seen, it's basically just shaders. Transfer my lemon to lime. You know what? That is valid. I do like limes. Hello, zombie. So we meet again. Who's Team Lime? You know what? I am. I think I actually do prefer limes more than lemons. That is a hole. Oh, and you are going to try and punt me into it. Third one. Lime in a coconut. I like limes in my lemons. Am I weird? Slice of lemon in Coca-Cola is good. Can't say as I've ever tried that before. When does the stream finish? Because I'm... Alright, in an hour and a half. Yeah, you'll be good. So, stream ends in just over an hour. So, 7:30 my time. So, Eastern time. Ooh. Any skellies? Nope, we're good. Okay. Oh, it hurts so much without feather falling. I know there's a creeper there. There it is. Don't blow up the diamond. There we go. Is the weird... But the weird is pineapple on pizza with lemon. Pineapple on pizza, good. Pineapple on pizza with lemon, I don't know how that would turn out. But pineapple on pizza is good. No one can convince me otherwise. I'm a big pineapple enjoyer. Ow! Alright, I get it, skeleton. You don't like pineapple on pizza. Blah, 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 blah. Keep your arrows to yourself. With lemon lime. Ah, there we go. Now we're thinking with portals. Why am I getting random 3 a.m. motivation right now? That's what happens. Ooh, this is promising. This is an iron vein. Okay. We gotta do a little bit of inventory management in a second before we tap into that. That is precisely what we were hoping to find here. Grab the redstone. Ketchup and pizza is better. Okay, I can't get behind that one. Everyone's entitled to their own tastes, but I will not be trying that. I thought I had a crafting table. Oh, right, I burnt it. That's right. Ew, King. What up, Emmy? Love some lemon chicken. Wife makes it really good. Really good fish with lemon. Actually, yeah, I do a really good fish and chicken with lemon. Ketchup good with everything. I'm one of those weird people who doesn't like ketchup like at all. I've never been a fan. We freed up a little bit of space at least. Where's Queen Elfie, if you know what I mean? Adaisis is currently in the bedroom. Lemon chili, that sounds pretty good. I mean Bear. Bear is currently sleeping beside me. Painting my new bedroom. Nice. What color have you gone with? Shame. Sleepy Bear. Yeah, he's got his little face under his paw. Trying to block out the light. It's really sunny today. I'll guess pink paint. I guess hot pink. Oh, yeah, I can tell you guys know Emmy real well. Pastel pink. Oh, wow. My dog loves cats. Really? Blue or purple? Gray blue. Well, Nafan wins. Nafan wins. Ooh. Gotten a lot of iron blocks. We'll show when it's closer to done. Sounds good. Michael, welcome in. Just joined, and honestly, what? We're talking about room color right now. One of the viewers on Twitch is painting a room. How big is your inventory? It is basically full, but I've been condensing stuff, so I've condensed down into redstone blocks, and yeah, I've thrown a lot of stuff out as well. But yeah, I just make sure to throw stuff out as I'm going. Otherwise, yeah, your inventory gets real clogged up. Okay, I think this is the end of the vein on this direction. And that direction. Could be more over here, though. Yep. What's the next game? The next game is how long will it take Elfie to get to 10K subs on YouTube? How hot is Canada? Depends on where in Canada you are. Where I am right now, it's pretty hot. Like, we've been under a heat advisory for the past little bit. It's been like 30 to 35 degrees every day. We want a game that's fast, Elfie. I mean, to be fair, it's not like it's going to take me a long time to hit 10K on YouTube. I'm currently at 9,908. So we are 92 subs away. I think we... Oh, no, there's more up here. Okay. Dr. Pepper's all right. Dr. Pepper's one of those things that I had so much as a kid that it kind of tastes like cough medicine now. Same with cream soda. Like, I can have one every now and then and enjoy it. But, like, if I have more than one in the span of, like, 2 months, I'm going to be like, meh. Apple juice, solid. Lemonade, solid. Chocolate milk, solid. Yeah, I think we are done with this iron vein. Never mind, I found some more. Sarsaparilla. I have no idea what that is. Grab anyone's phone around you and make them sub to king. There we go. That's how we do it here. Gotta run, picking peeps up from the airport. Have a great day. Sounds good, Kit. Have a good one. Thank you for tuning in. I think we've tapped it on this axis here too. Squeezed fire hydrant juice. I'm sorry, what? The original version of root beer is sarsaparilla. Oh, you know what? That does sound familiar now that you say it. Inventory is full. I'll go jump my kids from their phones right now. There we go. You want Dad to continue paying the cell phone bill? Sub to Elfie. Now that's parenting right there. Hasn't Canada got the same gun laws as America? No, not even close. Not even close. Lena, thank you for the sub on YouTube. What do I throw away? Tough, maybe? It's painful to throw tough away because I know I use it so much in my other build, but not so much over here, so I think I'll use deep slate more. You want a roof over you, sub to king. Exactly. Ow! These skeletons are jerks. We're gonna have to turn around and go back to the surface soon. Do people prefer calling you King or Alfie? I've got a pretty good split, actually. I find a lot of people who knew me before Pleasantcraft call me King, and a lot of people who met me after Pleasantcraft call me Alfie. But there's, of course, the outliers, too. What's the blue one called again? The blue one? The blue what? Princess Cinnabon. Yeah, thanks, Emmy. Oh, yeah, so the dark blue is lapis and the light blue is diamond. Yeah, no problem. Redstone, good. Uh-oh. Don't need the gunpowder. That's an OG name right there. Yeah. Any drinks? Right now I'm drinking iced tea. Spawner! It's zombie. That's not great, but I'll take it. Okay, we need to take down the cords here. This will help us with our objective. Anything good in here? I'll take the coal and the redstone. You know what? We'll take the name tag as well. Alright, what do we get rid of, though? I guess we'll get rid of the glow ink. But yeah, this will be super helpful. I was trying to figure out how I'd get the levels to enchant my stuff, but that question has been answered now. Hey Tim, how's it going? And hydrate. There we go. Okay, just regular tough. Hey Julie. How you doing? Posture check. Alright, if we can find caves that start going upwards, that would be nice. Might have to go to bed at 1 a.m. Currently half to 1. Fair enough. Sounds good. Sounds like a good time to go to bed anyways. Okay, well, that's dangerous. I'll use them to my advantage. All right, friends. There we go. Easy peasy. What's up? How's it going, Cream? I don't know how you have hundreds of miles, or how. 1 second here. I've got to take care of this child, and then I'll read that message. Ow! They're always so hard to hit. All right. I don't know how can you like hundreds of miles away from your base and never get lost. Coordinate system. Also, if I'm close enough, I can recognize the landmarks and find my way home. But yeah, currently the coordinate system is what's going to get me home. Java or Bedrock? This is Java. I hear a spooter. Ah, gnome. Okay, we got friends coming from far and wide to say hi. That is a diamond. We'll smack this guy and then we'll take the diamond. But yeah, we are going to have to start heading home very soon here. Singapore, we have ice cream tea. Or iced lemon tea, sorry. That sounds pretty good, actually. I don't know why I read it as ice cream tea. Maybe I just want ice cream. Whack. There we go. Learn to use Silk Touch on ores and then mine them later in a different spot. Yeah, I generally do that too. But yeah, since we started anew here, we don't have any enchantments or anything yet. So we've got to we just got to work with what we got. But yeah, in general, I do that as well. Another creeper. Why are there so many creepers in this cave? In Italy, we have that too, but it comes also in peach flavor. Ooh, that sounds really good. Love peach. In the Netherlands, we have a food called, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. It's basically a hot dog with a puffy pastry with curry. Interesting. Creeper. Aw, man. Raspberry tea. Raspberry anything is good. Actually, when I was visiting Sweden, I had probably the best ice cream I've ever had. It was rhubarb flavored. It was sour and it was tart. It was really good. What do you do about hate mail? That's easy. I ignore it. At the end of the day, haters gonna hate, can't do anything about it. And that's just part of having an online presence. There's gonna be people who are gonna be jerks to you, there's gonna be people who don't like you, and at the end of the day, who cares? Let me guess, you got ice cream from IKEA? I did not, no. Show us your base. I am currently nowhere close to my base at the moment, but when I head home, I'll show you my my base that I'm working on. I know I keep saying we gotta head home soon, but then I keep finding new areas of the cave. We will go home soon, I promise. It's just so tempting to keep caving. I'm driven by loot. Ooh, speaking of, that looks like a diamond. Grab that in a sec. In Singapore, we have a drink called kopi. As in copycat, but put A and change K. Okay, so Cope? Is that how it goes? Is that how I say it? Yeah? Awesome. Oh, I just noticed, guys, we are 2 follows away on Twitch from 2,200. There's just so much more cave to explore. I want all the loot, but I know I have to give up. Maybe after this section. Don't have Twitch? All good, all good. That is why I stream to both platforms. I know some people prefer to watch on YouTube, some people prefer to watch on Twitch, some people don't have one of the 2 platforms. So I make sure it's available everywhere for you guys. What happened? Someone disturb you? What do you say? When you say, like, they disturbed me, what do you mean? No, azalea, no, you are correct. Azalea trees can't grow without bone meal. You are correct. Do you have villager breeder? I do, yes. At my my main base. So the area I'm in right now, I don't have a villager breeder, but I am going to be making one. Like they disturb you? I don't know, I just say get lost, I guess. Bye-bye. I generally don't let something like words bother me. Yeah, that is true. We can always come back and loot it again. Let's try and get... You know, I'm just going to staircase back up to the surface. We've been in this cave for so long, I don't think it's worth trying to find our way out of it. We're just going to go straight up. Because, yeah, we've been in this cave since about the beginning of stream, which was an hour, 10 minutes ago. So our chances of finding our way back to the beginning are low. Especially since I turned and twisted a lot. How dare you disturb the king, peasant? Yeah, there we go. There's a response. And honestly, whenever I get people who are trying to, you know, be jerks to me in chat or online or wherever, I tend to like to try and troll them. Because, like I said, at the end of the world, or at the end of the day, I'm not that worried about words. Like, words can be ignored very easily. But people don't always have that mindset. So for those people who are trying to get under my skin, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have some fun with these people. Did someone say troll? Well, whatever you came across Singapore, don't stare at them. Don't stare in Singapore? Okay. I have a friend that went to Singapore last year, actually. He said it was really nice over there. He very much enjoyed it. Let's see if we come out in a spot where I can actually find my way home from. Troll in the dungeon. All right, that brings me on to an interesting topic here. And I'm going to say this before I ask this. Please, no one get political with this. This is meant to be just a fun question. How do we feel about the Harry Potter reboot? Are we excited for it? Are we worried about it? Are we very much against it? Oh, okay. This is pretty high up in the cave. Oh, this is where I crafted the torches. What is Harry Potter? Okay, then. Haven't heard of it. What? Okay, you guys are pulling my leg here, right? Welcome, Muggle. It's a beautiful movie series. Yes, I love the movies. I grew up with the movies. They were my childhood. Legit, what reboot? They are turning it into a TV show over at HBO. And they've already cast all the new members. They've started filming, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm sure they'll do a good job. They've said that they want to say more book accurate. But I don't know. The movies they hold a special place for me. Like I said, I grew up with them. I never watched a lot of realistic movies. Starting to get into them now. Fair enough. Ah, bed. Here we go. HBO has a good record. That is true. They do. I prefer Saving Private Ryan. Haven't seen that movie in a long time. Okay, I know how to get home from here. Draco is back. He is playing himself in The Cursed Child. That is true. He's going to Broadway as Draco Malfoy now. I saw the ad for that, and I was like, okay, that is sick. I know The Cursed Child has a bad rap and all that, and honestly, I don't know too much about it, but I would go see that. Can't fully commit to it without Hagrid. Yeah, I know. It's so sad that his actor died. But yeah, a lot of the actors and actresses from the original Harry Potter series they've unfortunately passed. Both Dumbledores are gone, McGonagall's gone, Hagrid's gone, Fudge is gone. Like, there's so many of them who've passed. It just goes to show how long it's been since those movies came out. I think there's so much other Harry Potter related stuff they could have done rather than reboot. Okay, that is exactly what I've been saying, Jinx. There's so many stories that could be told about the Harry Potter world without touching the stuff that's already been done. Like, I would love to see a series on Voldemort, his time at Hogwarts and making his Horcruxes and stuff, and him becoming the Dark Lord. That would make such a cool series. And it's completely untouched content. You can do whatever you want with it. There's a little bit of lore that you have to follow there, and a little bit of background history that, you know, is important to the story. But other than that, you can make it up as you go. Yeah, the first Dumbledore passed before the third movie. That's why they recast with Michael Gambon. But yeah, there's not a good track record for Dumbledores, so Jude Law better watch out. I think I know his backstory. Harry will never have parents, but Voldemort will never have a nose. There we go. It'd be awesome if Tom Felton played Draco's father. If he played Lucius Malfoy, he could. Yeah, that would be really cool, actually. But yeah, a show or movie on Voldemort's rise to power or his time at Hogwarts would be really awesome. I mean, he opened the Chamber of Secrets while he was there. They could do a lot with that. He made his Horcruxes. He became the Dark Lord. Like, he did so much at Hogwarts. His rise to power would also be a good one, focusing on the original Order of the Phoenix. A show based on the Marauders. So, James, Sirius, Pettigrew, and Lupin. That would be an awesome series as well. But yeah, this is the start of a new base that I'm doing. This is as big as it gets. It just gets more detailed and stuff from here. So it is, like I said, a true starter house. It's not like this giant mega build starter base that I've made in the past. So it is actually a starter house. But yeah, I've got to add the details and whatnot. I thought a story they did with the game Hogwarts Legacy was really good. Yeah, 100%. No, that's the kind of content we need from the Potter world, is stuff that hasn't been told already. Because there's so much untapped potential there. And what do? They choose to reboot the thing that's already been made. Have a good night, Emma. How late in the day are we? Okay, we cannot sleep this rain away. Do I have anything in the furnaces? No, I don't. Okay. Let's get some of this stuff going here. Boom. There we go. They're gonna reboot, but Cursed Child will be with no Daniel Radcliffe. Yeah. It's really odd seeing another kid as Potter. Like, I'm sure that he will do well. Like, I'm sure he's a good actor and everything like that. It's just so weird for me to see anyone else as Harry Potter. And I feel like this might be one of those things where people take things a bit too far. Because, like, for example, I'm skeptical about the show, but I know a lot of people are going to blame these kids who are acting the new parts, and they're going to be really mean to them. And I think that's not fair. I do think that's not fair. I'm sure they'll all do a really good job, and I'm sure they're all good actors, but I know people are going to be really mean to them. Hopefully the new Potter is going to say no. I don't think that's going to happen. What's up? How's it going, Crimson? Welcome in, welcome in. I am not mean. Good. Good, good. But yeah, unfortunately, I know a lot of people will be. People have a hard time separating, you know, the production side of things from the acting side of things. Okay, that is good. Good. All right. Let's see how we're doing on the YouTube side here. 9,911. We are 89 subscribers away from 10K. What is gold actually good for? It is good for power grails. It is good for piglin bartering. It is good for making sure piglins don't rip your head off in the nether. It's good for beacons. Like, it has a lot of uses. Armor and tools are not really one of them. Okay. Well, let's go find some gravel. Yeah, golden carrots, golden apples. That is also very true. I think I picked up some more. Yeah, here we go. Cool. But yeah, I need some gravel. I know I saw some in some of these caves and whatnot over here. That's not one of them. Let's talk about the Flash. I don't know a whole lot about the Flash, honestly. I'm not much of a DC person. Do we have any gravel over here? Nope, just diorite. I may need that, but I don't need it right now. But yeah, we need a bit of gravel to make concrete for our base. So we will gather that right now. Or Marvel. I'm a big Marvel fan. But yeah, I've never been a DC person. You know what? There's got to be easier gravel to get than this. Gonna head to bed before it gets too late and gotta get up early tomorrow. Sounds good, Sydney. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Spider-Man or Ultron? Who's gonna win? I'm gonna go with Spider-Man. Spidey as Spidey Toby. Okay. So you're asking specifically Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man versus Ultron. Ooh. In that case, maybe Ultron. You can send pictures later of the part of the river that I could use some tips for. Yeah, sounds good. Throw it in the Discord. I will check it out. But yeah, if we're talking Tobey's Spider-Man, then probably Ultron. You know, if we don't take into account the fact that Ultron's already dead. Hey, Sunlight, what's up? Spooderman versus Spider-Man. Clearly Spooderman. Toby wins? I don't know about that. Like, I like Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man, don't get me wrong. But I don't know if he can win against Ultron. Sent it in the Discord. Let's have a quick look. That looks great. I like the natural shape of it. Beat Bully Maguire. Yeah, I don't think that's going to win him many fights. Yeah, we're still heading the right way. Okay. But Toby's American? I don't think that really matters. I mean, in the movies, they're all American. Spider-Man is American. But here's where I stand on all the Spider-Men. Is Tobey Maguire was a good Spider-Man, but he did not make a good Peter Parker. Or sorry, the other way around. He made a good Peter Parker, but not a good Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield made a good Spider-Man, but not a good Peter Parker. Whereas Tom Holland, he is a great Spider-Man and a great Peter Parker. Any tips? I would just do some detailing around the river. And at the bottom of the river, what you could do if you wanted is you could add like some cobblestone and some mossy cobblestone or some moss to give it a little bit of variation from the dirt. But yeah, that is what I would say for it. Other than that, it looks great. Like, the shape is really good. Dr. Doom versus Ultron? Oh, 100% Doom. Doom would wipe the floor with Ultron. Those dance moves in the third movie might just pull him over. Ultron. Uh-huh. Gonna go sleep. Sounds good. Have a good one. Dr. Doom versus Jinx. Nah, I think Jinx could win. Half hour down the Marvel rabbit hole can we go? Movies, Golden Age comics, Silver Age comics, Bronze Age comics, Copper Age comics. He's British? Yes, Tom Holland is British. Okay, I know there was some gravel in this cave. We have inventory space now, so we can pick some of it up. Yeah, here we go. Me all the way. There you go. Confidence is key in these things. More gravel, please. Can I actually grind on my day off to rebuild my base? Yeah, may as well. That's one of the things that's kind of nice about Minecraft is even if you do lose something like that, you can always get it back. At some point, Holland can be in the Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm really looking forward to brand new day. The suit looks awesome. I will say that the suit looks really good, and it'll be good to see Spidey go back to the streets, be more of a street level hero. Uh-oh. Ravage versus Warlock. I'm not too familiar with Ravage. I have a decent amount of comic book knowledge, but I don't have like a large amount of it, I would say. Strange versus all the Spider-Men. Well, I mean, if we go based on the movie, Spider-Man kind of wrecked Strange. But in general, I think, like, outside of the MCU, Strange would win hands down. Oh, well, that is new. Hey, Anathra, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How's the rest of your stream, dude? I was there for the first little bit of it, but then obviously I started upstream. Dice Goblin, welcome in. Man Nerd, welcome in. Zen, welcome in. Anathra, welcome in. Natasha, welcome in. How are you all doing today? We are... Yeah, so Anathra, I think this is a new feature, but it actually told me that you were raiding on YouTube. There was a pop-up that said Anathra and his viewers are joining your chat. The tech worked great. Awesome. That is great to hear. And people from my audience, make sure you go follow Anathra if you're not already. Anathra is a member of Skyblock Kingdoms with me. He is my neighbor in the Nether Kingdom. So my old kingdom had a little bit of a game stutter there. Creeper, welcome in. How you doing? Nomad, welcome in as well. Need to chat with you about OBS multi-streaming? Yeah, sounds good. So I've used a couple different multi-streaming things, so I can probably give you some advice there. I've used Restream, and actually right now I'm using Adium, which is one that Kitrix recommended, and it seems to be working all right. Had a little bit of issues at the beginning of stream, but first time I've used it, so. But yeah, happy to chat with you later on about that. Bammer Grove, yes. We are the Bammer Grove Alliance. And let's be real, we're gonna take over the server. We've got the industry, we've got the builds. I think I've walked in the wrong direction and I've wound up kind of lost. Okay, the spruce forest is over there. I need to go this way. Clerics and farmers all sorted. Nice. That will be good for the emerald front. You know what we need to do in Athra is we should make a portable dum-dum. Purple Incognito, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Guys, we are getting close. Let me check this here. We are at 9,912 subscribers on YouTube. We are 88 subscribers away from 10,000. Not sorted until they have Alfie heads. Now there's an idea. Grew up with all the Adam Sandler movies. Lucky you. There are a lot of good Adam Sandler movies, I will admit that. The Dum Dum can be released in the tower for cheaper trades. Awesome. Portable Dum Dum. There's a pillager firing at me, I think. This should be enough gravel. I don't need that much concrete. And I think I've got a couple back home. Any celebration for 10K? We really should have a 10K celebration. What are we thinking would be a good thing? Do we want a one-off video? Do we want something stream related? What are we thinking that we want for 10K subs? Because that's a big milestone. Like the next big milestone after that is 100K. I guess 50K is pretty big as well, but scrolling on YouTube Shorts and found this. Hey Cindy, welcome back. Well, at least that's working. Yacht party. Yeah, let me just drop all of my money real quick here. Survival series. We are on a survival series. But we could definitely think of like some new content for 10K. Actually, I had a one-off or a mini-series that I was thinking of doing on the channel. That could be an idea for 10K. Repo stream. We are already going to be doing a repo stream. You guys voted on that. I'm just working on putting together a team for that. And, well, more importantly, we need a date. I'm going to go to bed now. All right, see you, Sydney. Six-hour viewer server stream. I mean, we could do something like that. Should do a collab with someone. Like for a new series or for get UHCG from legs at 10K? From what I understand, there may already be a successor in mind, but I don't know that for sure. Actually, it was funny. I was apparently I was mentioned in the UHCG Discord like a month ago. Leon was telling me as a possible successor for the world. I think I could do it. There's definitely a successor. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know for sure, though. I don't follow UHCG that closely. Ever do a speed run? I have never done a speed run before. And honestly, I think I'd be pretty bad at it. I'm too much of a builder. I see something and I'm like, ooh, pretty. That would make a good build. I could make a base up there. Oh, you know what? These resources are important. I could collect these resources for later in the game. I'm on for that community, so pretty up to date. Fair enough, Anathra. Fair enough. Yeah, I remember, I think it was like a month or two ago, Leon telling me that my name was mentioned in the UHCG chat as a requested successor. Someone was like, hey, I ran across this guy. I think he'd be good. That reminds me, you guys wanted to see my hardcore world at the end of stream, so we will still do that. Right after I sneeze. Okay, I'm back. Didn't know UHCG had its own Discord. Gonna have to join that. Yeah, they have a Discord community. Why are you mass breeding chickens? Food. Eventually, all this bread will run out. This is just wheat that I stole from villages. Grab a buddy and do a speedrun video. That is an idea. Hydrate. Thank you. Alright. We are close enough to the end of stream that I think we're going to jump over the hardcore world so I can give you guys that tour. Because we may need a little bit of time to actually do that. So let's do this while I switch worlds here. Okay, single player. I've got to scroll for a little bit. It's been a while since I've been on the hardcore world. Okay, here we go. Minecraft. There we go. You can tell we're on the hardcore world. We got the good gear. Put them in a hole. Speedrun versus the mods? Oh boy. Alright, Elytra's fine. Okay, good. So, let's fly in and get the good view of the main base here on the world. So this right here is actually just a map room, and you can see that I've started a big terraforming project here too. At some point, we will pick up the hardcore world again. I've just been feeling very inspired to play on the Forever world more lately. So, yeah, that's mainly been what we're doing. But yeah, this is my main base here on the hardcore world. This is the obelisk. And I built this on day like 500 or something like that of this world. We are currently on day 2,727 of this world. So we're coming up on 3K. But yeah, as you can tell, in this world, I like to build big. And this, in reality, is basically just a storage room. Then off to the side here, this is my starter base for the world. It was just a bunch of floating islands, and they are all accessible without an elytra. So, you just like to build big, period. Yeah, that's true. I do tone it down for the Forever world, though, because I know people nowadays are less interested in the mega builds and more interested in the small, more bite-sized content. So that's kind of the world that I have for that. But yeah, this island here is for smithing. Then we go up to this one over here. And we've got my enchanting station. Actually, in my bedroom, I do need an elytra to get up to. I never made an actual access port up here. This is still my bedroom on day 3,000 almost of this world. Hi, Sydney again. At least I know the shorts feed recommends me. Oh, Nightbot got you. Okay, so we go up to the top of the obelisk here, and we head into our storage room. What is this, man? This is my hardcore world. I'm just giving a showcase of it before the end of stream here. But yeah, this is our storage here, and as you can see, I love my chest monsters. I don't really love them; they just kind of keep appearing. But yeah, I started this world back in 1.18 or something like that. I guess I'll just say see you soon. Sounds good. And let me show you these chests up here. It'll give you an idea of another project that I've worked on. So these shulker boxes are all full of netherrack, all full of netherrack, all full of netherrack, all full of netherrack. All of these shulkers here are all full of netherrack, including these ones up here. So you can tell we've done a big dig at some point. For megas, that's what time lapses are for in videos. Yeah, exactly. Yes, agreed. They do make really good time lapses. So many shulkers. Yep. Then we head down here below. How do you make a hardcore world? You can do it when you're creating the world. You just change the game mode to hardcore. This is the rift. This is a custom ravine that we made underneath our base. This was actually during my first subathon. But yeah, it's just a cool little feature under the base. Then, how many rockets have we got? Here we go. Let's sleep the night away real quick, and I will show you some of the other points of interest in the world, because we've got a few other big projects on the go. But yeah, for those of you who maybe don't know, hardcore mode, trying to clear out the nether, kind of. I'll show you that after I show you the second overworld base. So the second overworld base is over this way. But yeah, for those of you who maybe don't know, hardcore Minecraft is a game mode where you're locked into hard mode, and if you die, you lose your world. So like I said, I have to be very careful in this world that I don't perish, because if I do, I lose all my builds. It's over here. There we go. Build is starting to come into view here. It is not finished. It still needs to be detailed a bunch. But this is my necromancy fortress. And it's basically just going to turn into a big villager trading hall. But yeah, I am very happy with how the shape has turned out for this. Bro, how? And as you can see over here, I've got another chest monster. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze 1 sec. Oh man, the allergies, they're bad. I give up, I'll just keep watching. Did you find me again? Is there an interior? Raven, how's it going? Welcome in. And yes and no. Like I said, this is a unfinished base at this point, but we do have some interior. So if we go up here to this tower here, I've started on the interior for this one. This is my portal room. And if I dig away one of these blocks here, the end portal is directly below us. So this is going to be our, just our portal room in general. We've got the end portal and we got the nether portal, which is completely off center and I have to fix. These buildings here, these are all going to turn into villager trading halls. So we're going to have different kinds of villagers in each of those. I haven't started working on those yet. When did you build all of this? Will this be episode 14? This is a different world altogether. So this is my hardcore world. Oh! Hi, Ruby. How's it going? Welcome in. Raiders, welcome into the stream. How are we doing today? Hyperfixation Yap is over. We are here now. How's it going? What were you up to? I think I saw you guys were doing just chatting today, talking about K-pop Demon Hunters, but I could be wrong on that. I could have my days mixed up. But yeah, anyone who's not following already, you should go follow Ruby. They're an awesome creator over on Skyblock Kingdoms as well. They are our neighbor on the other side, so they are the Acacia Kingdom. PowerPoint on K-pop. Okay. So yeah, when you say hyperfixation, you are not kidding. You guys were really fixating on it today. But yeah, didn't realize we were all still going, or that you were still going, Ruby. We are doing a quick tour of my hardcore world because we haven't been on here in a long time, and yeah, a lot of people in my channel have just never seen this world. Hey, Coffee, what's up, dude? But yeah, so this building right here is turning into my villager breeding and curing center. So over here, I've started on the interior for this building. This is my villager breeder. So yeah, villagers are bred up there. They drop down over to here, and I'm going to figure out a way to move them between these rooms. So they'll go from this room into this room, and this will be where I zombify them and then cure them. Then they'll go into the next room over here. And this is where I'll assign them a profession. And then from here, I can send them into one of the other towers. Wherever they're going to wind up at the end. How many days? This is day 2728. But yeah, and then we've got the main building over here, which is essentially going to turn into storage and my base. So yeah, it's just kind of a main building. We've got kind of a soul well over here because the idea that I wanted to bring to this base is it's based on necromancy. So yeah, I thought having kind of like a soul well would be really cool, and then having other necrotic features around. But let's head into the Nether now. Gotta make sure to be careful. I'm not used to playing on a world where I can actually die and lose everything anymore. Daughter made me watch it. Yeah, everyone who's watched it has said nothing but great things about it, so at some point I will have to give it a watch. I just haven't had the time, honestly. How did you beat the Ender Dragon in hardcore? Just went to the end and killed it. Okay, so this is the portal back to the first base that I showed you guys. Then if we go over here, this is where I got all the netherrack from. How's my elytra doing? Okay, we're good. Oh, the fog. Right. Okay, well, I'll just do this so I can find my way back easy. But yeah, this is a 200 by 200 perimeter that I dug out by hand. And this is going to become my Nether Hub in this world. I have to get the no fog mod again. I forgot to do that when we updated. But yeah, so this is going to be the Nether Hub, and there's a Nether Fortress down there. So in the center of it, there's going to be a Wither Skeleton farm. I don't know how you make specific or different portals go to specific places. So it's all based off of the coordinates in the overworld versus the coordinates in the Nether. 8 blocks in the Nether is, 8 blocks in the overworld is 1 block in the Nether. So if you divide your overworld coordinates by 8, you get the location of the portal in the Nether. So you can link them up in different ways. And let's head over this way. Wasn't horrible, it was funny. I like the funny parts. That's fair. I really hope I'm heading the right way. It's been a long time since I've been in this world. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is the right area. Good, good, good. So if we go through this portal, we're in yet another location. So this right here is my extra life area. So we made, this was not not this year's Extra Life, but last year's. No, wait. No, it's not Extra Life, sorry. It's my subathon area. Subathon. Extra Life was on Skyblock Kingdoms. This is my subathon area with monuments to people who gifted subs throughout the subathon. So all of my top gifters are here in the fountain. Then the rest of them are over here in this kind of Parthenon-looking building. I built it right after the tough blocks were introduced into the game, so as you can tell, I like tough. But yeah, at the end here, I still have to make a big feature. It's going to be 3 thrones, I think, and then on the top throne, it's going to be me, and then on the 2 side thrones, it's going to be my 2 top donors. Build islands you'll remember better. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, and then if we head out this way, you can see that I've started doing some terraforming down the side here. We're going to have staircases going from the bottom all the way up to the top. Exactly, I'm a tough guy. Big old tough guy. Name a fish for the pond. Sounds good, Jelly. Would you... Let me ask you this, since this is a Forever World stream. Do you want the fish in my hardcore pond, or do you want it in the Forever World? I just pressed the button. What do? So basically, I will name a tropical fish and put it in a pond for you in one of my worlds here. I can do it on this world if you want, but we haven't been playing on it lately, so I can also do it on my Forever World. Forever World? Okay, cool. And do you have a specific name that you want, or do you just want it as your username? You're wearing a helmet? Yeah, so on my hardcore world, I do wear all the pieces of armor that I can, because, you know, it's a hardcore world. Secret jellyfish? Okay, sounds good. Mods, can we make a note of that in the moderator chat? So, fish named for jellyfish, secret jellyfish. Because, yeah, I will do that for the next stream for you, since we are just about to wrap up here. Just gonna head back home, because Elfie's gotta eat. Elfie is a hungry dude. And he's at the end of his stream time for today. On it. Thank you, Nafan. That way we know not to forget that. So yeah, we are going to be live again on Wednesday with some Skyblock Kingdoms. And Wednesday we are also going to be... Oh, we gotta sleep. Wednesday we're also going to be releasing a video for the Forever World, outlining our new start. So stay tuned for both of those. Let's see if we can find someone to send the love over to. Who have we got live on Twitch right now? We got Reg, we got Viking, and that's about it. Yeah, we can send it right over to Viking. And Viking is live on YouTube too, if I remember correctly, so we can send our YouTube audience over that way as well. That does sound like a really good dinner there. Seafood, Alfredo, tomato, basil, mozzarella salad. Yeah. That actually sounds really good. Okay. Let's set up the redirect on YouTube. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Viking. Pilot. Right, he's doing his new peaceful mode. I forgot about that. Okay, redirect is set up for that. And then we head over to Twitch and we start our raid. Make sure to grab the raid message. If you are a sub, then grab the bouncy derps. If you are not a sub, grab the raid symbols and throw it into Vikings chat when we get there. Uh-oh, I've lost him. Wait a minute. There he is. Cool. Start raid. I will see you guys again on Wednesday for some Skyblock Kingdoms. We will figure out what to do then. I don't really know what the plan is. And yeah, we'll go from there. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.